the second annual event.
Yes.
So tell me what you are most looking forward to this evening.
Oh, what fun. Well, first, to explain a little bit about the history of Gateway for Cancer Research. It's unique in the country in many respects, most important of which, from a donor's perspective, probably, is that 99 cents of their dollar goes to change the face of cancer. With the most innovative research around the world we can find, noting that their money is going to go to the research, not to the bureaucracy that tends to override many institutions.
Sure.
One, two. There's so many now, how much time do you have? One of the other critical differentiators is that Gateway has made a point of insisting on ethical research. Why is that, and what do I mean? So much of the research that goes on in these environments goes on around a drug trial, a device trial. As soon as the drug manufacturer gets the results needed to go to the Food and Drug Administration for marketing approval to widespread distribution, they pull the drug. What happens, though, if the patient for whom the trial was designed is doing well on the drug and dependent upon the drug, you can't ethically pull that drug in our view. It's done all the time. We have set a new standard in research to insist if you get our money, you keep the drug available to the patients who do well. Go ahead and take what you've got in the way of results of the Food and Drug Administration. That's fine. But do not abandon a patient. That's unethical. We're the ones to establish that.
Can you tell me one really big milestone that you hit within the last year or two with Cancer Treatment Centers for America?
Lung cancer. Picture this. Lung cancer can be treated if you get the right kind of mobilizing gene trial and an inhaler. Inhale, and you get the therapy. What? The other important thing is to note that clinical trials today that do not use the genomic information you need miss the mark. We're all about a genetic expression, right? Your genes were designed to take you somewhere. The genes can be altered, though, if you know the epigenetics. The world in which the gene dwells can't express itself if the natural environment in which it dwells is irregular. So we've examined more patients with cancer genetically than anybody in the world. We've found more mutations that can be treated that were lost. No one knew about it. How could you treat that which you don't know? It's a little hard to do. But if you look beyond the present paradigm, create a new paradigm where cancer patients have a chance to survive and thrive, you're going to have a different pod of survivors.
And Richard Stevenson, thank you. I hope you have a wonderful time tonight. Thank you for stopping and chatting with me.
You're a sweetheart for being here and giving us the chance. Thank you, honey.
Teresa Hall Bartels, please tell us about the importance of your work with Gateway.
I think everybody wants to see cancer cured, and what we try to do is get involved in the early phase trials that help move that along with real people faster. A lot of times good ideas can die in the lab if they don't get funding, and there's government funding for basic research, and there's industry funding for the bigger phase 3 trials, but it's this sometimes called the valley of death that good ideas just don't flourish unless somebody comes in to fund them, and that's what we do.
Well, thank you so much for all that you're doing. What are you most looking forward to this evening?
This is an amazing venue for an event outside in this time of year. It's just fantastic. The people are wonderful. We have all these terrific vintners pouring their wines, so it's a pretty spectacular event. I'm excited.
Well, thank you so much for stopping to chat with me. Have a great evening.
Thank you very much.
Bill Pope, thank you so much for joining us this evening as the honorary chairperson for tonight's event. Please tell me what was involved in putting all of this together.
Well, actually, I'm a beneficiary of all the work of other people. So, essentially, I'm here as almost an imposter. I worked a little bit on the event as far as trying to get some of my friends to come that may support the endeavor. However, the work was done mostly by the Great Way Foundation, who, by the way, did an extraordinary job, and the Stevensons, particularly Stacy, pushed this thing across the line. So it's been a great experience.
It sounds like it's going to be a really exciting evening. Can you introduce your...
This is my friend Lisa Gaida.
Hi, Lisa Gaida. How are you?
Nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you. Tell me what you're most excited about this evening.
Oh, I'm here to support Bill and all the wonderful work that he's done, and the walk toward finding some answers in cancer.
So important because everybody has been affected in one way or another. Don't you agree?
That is true. It's it virtually affects everyone.
So hopefully we'll have a wonderful evening of fundraising. And thank you so much for stopping to chat with us.
It's a pleasure.
Well, let's see. What else can we come up with? Your smile lights up the room.
Thank you.
And even the entire outdoors. You can parallel park.
Parallel parker. I enjoy wine. I feel like I've been prepping for this night my whole life, so that's good. What else? I don't know. I'm doing Young Sheldon now. I did a recurring guest star on Young Sheldon, so that's coming up, and I'm just really excited to be here and for a great cause. So it's exciting.
I am excited not only for tonight, but Young Sheldon might be my new favorite show. It's so cute. That the young actor who is Young Sheldon, isn't he amazing?
He is, and the first time I met him, he really is that smart. He's kind of a special genius. And for me, it was a dream come true. I got to do a scene with Annie Potts. So I had one episode air. I have another one coming up, I think, in next week, and then hopefully for the next season I'll be back as Brenda Sparks, their neighbor. So yeah,
absolutely. Let's make that happen.
Let's make it happen.
And so tonight, in terms of your gig as celebrity host, what are your important things that you have to accomplish tonight?
Well, I have to introduce the chef. So that's a big deal. Chef Christopher's here. I have to try all the wine, I believe.
Oh, that's going to be tough.
It's going to be really tough, which is going to be totally better than the Friday night I had planned at home. So this is great. I'm going to, hopefully help get people to open their wallets and their hearts for a great cause. I get to eat some great food, hang with some amazing people here in Phoenix, and I don't know what else. They haven't really told me. They spring stuff on me at the last minute.
And you are an actress extraordinaire, so you can do some improv and just make all of this work.
Yes. See? Nailed it.
Thank you. Thanks so much for stopping. It was really nice. Grammy Award winner and Tony winner, Heather Headley. So, a little bird named Twitter tells me that you had a little bit of a bumpy ride on into town. Can you tell me what that was all about?
I am not the best flyer. And it seems like the pilot didn't know that he was supposed to come back to my seat, hold my hand, and tell me that we were going to be okay. And so I'm a little bitter with him about that. But we made it. It was bumpy. There's a bad storm coming over Chicago, and I have to go back through it tomorrow. So yeah. So the birdie on Twitter said that. I don't know how that got on there.
That's okay. It was very cute. Might I suggest just slipping him a note before you get on the plane on the way back?
I will slip him a note, and hopefully he'll let me in the cockpit because I think I can help him with his flying. That's what I'd like to do.
At least you can sing to everyone and entertain. Let's talk about tonight. What are you most looking forward to tonight in singing to this lovely crowd on this gorgeous evening?
Well, this is a night of service, I think. For me, I know a few people, unfortunately, who have this disease. I do not say the word. And last year in August, I lost a girlfriend, a very close girlfriend with it. So to me, tonight is not about me being here. It's me performing to hopefully make this evening an amazing evening that people feel the need to give more than they thought. So I believe it's a night of service from my side of things. You know what I mean? Like I'm here for work. And not like work in a bad way, work in a great way to make sure that money is raised so that more research happens, so that people like my girlfriend don't have to pass away, from this. So it'll be a good night. I'm honored to be here.
Thank you so much for stopping to chat with us.
Thank you. And hopefully I have a better tweet tomorrow.
Okay, yes, and have a good flight back. Tonight, you have a lot going on, so you are entertaining tonight.
Yes.
Okay, so tell me how this all came about that you are here this evening.
Well, actually, the Stevensons had seen some of my performances on The Voice. They would watch that night and vote, apparently, so they told me.
Oh, nice.
And so they said at a gala before, a few months back, in November, that they wanted Billy Gilman. And it just kind of turned into this friendship, and I really psyched into their mission and how brilliant they've been in the way they have founded the cancer centers, and we've just taken liking to each other, and they believe in what I do and feel inspired to have me at their events, and I'm very happy that they choose to, because it's remarkable.
And I'm so excited that you'll be performing this evening. Now, you are headed back to Washington, D.C. Is that tonight or tomorrow? Tell me about that.
Yeah, red-eye tonight. I take a red-eye. I bolt right after my performance. I'm doing a big Cherry Blossoms Festival parade that goes through the Capitol and all that. So it's very exciting.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you're going to have a busy few days, and thank you so much for being here and helping to raise funds to fight cancer. Thank you. Thanks for stopping.
I don't think there's not a family that it hasn't hit. You know, both my grandparents passed away from cancer, and Dick and I have had conversations about that, and it's not just a mission for me, it's actually a personal mission. So it's great to be here for more reasons than just singing.
Billy Gilman, thank you so much. It was nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Yay! Hi, Brian McKnight. I'm Lynette Carrington from Front Doors Media. How are you? We saw you last at Celebrity Fight Night.
Yes.
And your wife?
My wife, Leilani.
Leilani, how are you? Your dress is stunning, and blue is your color. You look so incredible. So you have been here a couple times in the last month doing a variety of things. So tell me about this evening. Has your family or either of your families in any way been touched by this horrible disease?
Yeah, last year my mother finally succumbed to breast cancer after a fight of about 5 years or so. She fought well. That's my personal connection. Also having the connection to the Stevensons, obviously with Fight Night and them asking me to come out. But it's, anything that I can do to have her memory be remembered, and maybe that helps somebody else who can actually win the fight. And that's why we're here.
To get the money and make those advancements that are going to be necessary. You are also entertaining. You're singing this evening, and some people may not know that you also play about 427 instruments. Is that right?
Just 9, but who's counting?
So tonight, are you just singing?
I think I'm just going to sing. I may play a little piano, but we'll see. I never really know what I'm going to do, so I sort of feel the audience out, see how they're grooving. It's going to be a wonderful night, so we'll see what happens.
Okay. And I know I was looking on your website and I saw that you're headed out of the country, tomorrow?
Tomorrow, we'll fly home in the morning, spend the afternoon together, then I fly to Brazil, then I'm home for a day, then to Japan, and then we get some R&R time the rest of May, so.
Good for you. And Leilani, let me ask you a question too. What do you love about being here to support this organization and to support your man singing? This is great.
Well, it's like a mini reunion for us. There are a lot of people here that we've made good friends with over the years, and just the whole cause, cancer, and trying to find a cure for it. I work a lot with pediatric neurological cancers, and it's just such a blessing to have so many people come together and support this cause.
Thank you. Well, Brian, it's always nice to see you, and Leilani, it's nice to see you again too, and maybe we'll see you again at Celebrity Fight Night next year.